I gotta say it. Dave, warm-up sessions, episode 27, season 9. Let's get it. I said that backwards. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. We try to get this video to 2,000 thumbs up. We going up.
Alright, listen. SB, shout.
Oh, he was super young. I think I've seen this joint.
Fucking look.
Patreon request. You got some fire. Hit that Patreon.
My life's hectic. I just went from rapping for expression to chats with Jamal Edwards, and I'm just getting started. I couldn't quantify my vision nor explain my hardship. Wow, we come a long way from Tennyson's and Bricks to Market. Where do I begin?
Oh my God. And when a person genuinely loves rap, when a person genuinely wants to use rap as his outlet and his forum for expression, it sounds so different. And that's probably why Dave never slacked on the pen, because Dave has never stopped getting better, and he started as one of the best rappers I've ever heard. His early freestyles are better than a lot of niggas. His freestyle at 16 years old is better than a lot of niggas' freestyles at 36 years old. And yet, if Dave today is still better than that Dave, but it's because he genuinely looks at this place. Not everybody, when people say, I use music as therapy, it's how I vent, that is not applicable to every goddamn artist. I know they all say it, but it's not.
Vision nor explain my hardship. Wow, we come a long way from Tennyson's and Bricks to Market. Where do I begin? I'll start just after my brother's case. When the judge threw him life, I swear it still hasn't touched my brain. And that will come with pain. Travel when that thunder rain. Grinding when that summer came. We bagged and tagged 100 apes. I started shot and I'm not a gangster.
He bagged and tagged 103.5s? I don't know when I say Dave got better. He did, technically. But when he's young, there is a part, it's like the tragedy of the art, right? But it makes it more poignant. It makes it hit harder because the tragedy is now this is a child telling you this. Now it's a kid telling you, yeah, I've lost both of my brothers to the criminal justice system. I'm lost. I still haven't processed this shit till today. I don't know how old he is here, but the nigga still got that side beard. When you got that side beard, you a young nigga. I ain't gonna...
I won't tell you lies, I've been dead and alive. From football to peddling white. My school excluded me for minor crimes. I grind for mine, my group.
My school excluded me from minor crimes. I grinded. Oh my God, from football to bagging white, nigga?
And that will come with pain. Travel when that thunder rain. Grinding when that summer came. We bagged and tagged 100 apes. I started shot and I'm not a gangster. I won't tell you lies. I've been dead and alive. From football to peddling white. My school excluded me for minor crimes. I grind for mine. My group went 20 to 5. Invested in semis and nines. Teachers used to love me.
My group went 20 to 5. Invested in semis and nines. Oh my God.
My group went 20 to 5. Invested in semis and nines. Teachers used to love me. Me, Raps, and Jossie went from Lucas to that's the good, the bad, the ugly. I can tell you about a light offense. Quiet in your 9 and 10 with a flick shank in English like this life is of mice and men. I can feel myself changing.
Oh my God. Flip shaking English like this life is in a mice and men.
She went from Lucas to that's the good, the bad, the ugly. I couldn't tell you about a light offense. Quiet in your 9 and 10 with a flick shank in English like this life is of mice and men. I can feel.
Damn near want to unplug the microphone. Nigga, why are you rapping that good? Why are you rapping? I damn near want to unplug the mic. And this is a fact. I do remember he said he doesn't know about a light offense, right? And that's where I will differ in that little detail. But it actually makes me relate to this point that he made even more. Because I remember when me and my homies, when we was little kids, we was definitely juvenile delinquents. We definitely were the kids who would run around throwing eggs at niggas. We'd take a BB gun, be on the highway, shooting out car windows and shit like that as they're driving past the window, driving past on the highway. We was egging houses and just doing little stupid shit, running away to smoke cigarettes in the cornfields, little dumb shit as kids. But so the consequences of those decisions was like an ass whooping at home. Nigga get grounded, can't come outside, something like that, right? But so quickly did the consequences of the actions we was making, some of it just what we was doing, some of it in retaliation or in self-preservation, or we felt like at the time. Now these are penitentiary chances. Now this isn't going to be an ass whooping from my mom. It's going to be an ass whooping from a judge if I get caught. Now and it happens quick. It happens quick. It happens when y'all having a secret handshake, y'all being a group of people, you hang out every day. That shit is cute. Neighborhood looking at it like, that's cute. That is cute. They're looking, they're best friends. Soon, these handshakes we doing is getting us investigated by gang unit. Soon, us being together and the number of people we're being together, that you now label it as a gang. So quickly does these things happen. They don't warn you before it. When we all linking up to go play football on the little patch of grass, it's not a gang. So it happens quickly. And you don't really see that line disappear, where it's no longer cute to people.
Light offense, quiet in your 9 and 10 with flick shanking English like this life is of mice and men. I feel myself changing as I started aging. My mind started fading and my back started aching. Year 11 thought depression, popping pills.
My mind started changing as I started aging. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Dave, you so young here. If your back aching already, you need to go see a chiropractor.
Aging. My mind started fading and my back started aching. Year 11 thought depression, popping pills inside my lessons. Yes, I smiled, but I was stressing. Music, such a blessing. So much spare time, I put that music in my plan. I taught myself to play piano, I put that music in my hands. Then I lost her to diabetes, man, I do this for my gran.
He put that music in his hands? Oh.
Self to play piano, I put that music
in my hands.
And I lost her to diabetes, man, I do this for my gran. It's better yet, I never said that I do this for my dad, but I do. I do this for my older brother too. Went from us seeing Chris to me and mum seeing you. Now 2 brothers in a prison that had me feeling the next way. Why? Cause word to God, my G died on the next day. Imagine trying to bang your music, but them channels, they were clueless that you're broke beyond your wildest dreams. TT's the shouting fiends and Prejmit needs the food. So that message was an SOS on SMS. If he's acting, we clap him like SFX. Girls call me a waste of time, cause I ain't trying to make a wife or go on dates. But if you think about it, them girls are wasting mine. I need
Nigga, I have goosebumps. Oh my God, I forgot this. Nigga, I really got goosebumps. I forgot how...
Dude, I do this for my... Taught myself to play piano.
Nigga, when he said I do this for my dad, I don't say that much. Nigga, that shit was... Nigga, I fought back a tear, because that's genuine. I don't really hear him say that very much. And it's just like... He's trying his best to be a good kid. He is. He's trying, but man... The world and circumstances be tough, and you could just see it. When the art is deeper than the art itself, you know you have created something that is just undescribably great. When the story of the art is just as good as the art I'm looking at, oh man, you done did something. I'm over here looking at this nigga just genuinely rapping his ass off. He does this for his family, nigga.
Put that music in my hands, then I lost her to diabetes, man, I do this for my gran. It's better yet, I never said that I do this for my dad, but I do. I do this for my older brother too. We went from us seeing Chris to me and mum seeing you. Now
went from me and you visiting my older brother to now me and my mom seeing you, and that left Dave alone. You know, Dave don't got nobody. Dave doesn't have some...
2 brothers in a prison that had me feeling the next way. Why? Cause word to God, my G died on the next day. Imagine trying to bang your music, but them channels, they were clueless that you're broke beyond your wildest dreams. TT's the shouting fiends and Prejmit needs the food. So that message was an SOS on SMS. If he's acting, we clap him like SFX. Girl
on SMS, the SOS. If he's acting, we clasp him like SFX special effects. Oh my God. Dog, this nigga can rap.
But them channels, they were clueless that you're broke beyond your wildest dreams. TT's the shouting fiends and Prejmit needs the food. So that message was an SOS on SMS. If he's acting, we clap him like SFX. Girls call me a waste of time, cause I ain't trying to make a wife or go on dates. But if you think about it, them girls are wasting mine. I need a stable mind. Drop me out, you useless beef. I just spent $1,000 on cabin and I spent 2 on teeth. All I wanted was some words of wisdom. Guidance to the love is real. Them older show me how to do is still sell drugs and kill. I came to them with problems and they encouraged me to touch the still. I said they needed peas, they tried to send me cunts. It's fucking real that them niggas think they're putting on for you by buying chains. Try and send that gold to a mum that has to buy a grave.
They think they putting Send that gold to a mom that has to buy a grave, because to be real, and it's a byproduct of circumstance. It's a byproduct of young men not having or not identifying the right role models. It comes from, so now a lot of times it's a dumbass kid asking a dumbass teen how to deal with something that neither one of them are really equipped to deal with. So what does the kid do? The teen sends you out to crash out. And these teens become young adults, and then this thing becomes like a culture, because any place, a group of people who continuously do a certain type of thing will eventually become the culture, will definitely become the norm. So then now you have 40, 50-year-olds sending the same 15, 16-year-olds to crash out. And Dave was asking them, like, nigga, I'm needing advice in life. And they're so quick to try to put a gun in my hand. This is the reality of what some niggas are dealing with. And it's terrible for the development of a kid. It is.
Think they're putting on for you by buying chains. Try and send that gold to a mum that has to buy a grave. Try and send that silver to a prisoner that's riding 8. A prisoner that's riding 10. They ride on us, we ride on them. We ride and miss, we ride again. You wonder why we're raggo. My generation plateaued. We had burners from young like. Them niggas couldn't come my yard, so why do you think my young'uns up front? Like Hunter running errands like I had 3 feet. I've been trying to get my mum a yard, feeling like I can't
talk your
like
shit, bro.
London's hard, I think back I should blaze them, fam. Niggas tried to claim me when I couldn't put it for a pizza. Them olders, they wouldn't pay for, man. My dogs have got rabies, fam. See that you rabies.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit. When he had nothing, them niggas was not trying to help.
Gaff for Rusty ready to send a son
Real
to God
shit.
like Abraham. Them man, I don't speak to them, and I ain't got beef for them. I just keep my moves in-house like 120 BPM. And blacks are the richest, but we mismanage riches. We have gold, oil, coal, and earth, and we ended up the victims. Most
Talk that shit, my nigga. And blacks are the rich. We are. Africa is the most plentiful region anywhere. You know, that's why the rest of the world is in such a race to try to tap and mine and take everything from where Earth starts and belongs. And I think the one thing about it is, I think just inherently we just be having our defenses down. I think the problem with black people that we suffer is niggas be just so trustworthy. Jesus Christ. I don't know how a lot of just historic things you walk in, it's like, man, we're so trusting, we're so believing in, and again, it comes from non-Western ideologies, but we're still having trade, and this is about to go deeper than probably I should on this reaction, but it's like, yeah, just we gotta stop trusting everybody. We gotta, in America, right, it was the civil rights movement that allowed black people to eat in the same restaurants as white people, right? But literally a day before that, before these black people were allowed in the restaurant, if they would have came in that white restaurant, their food would have been spat in. They would have been, if they were served, they would have been beaten and asked to leave. All kinds of police would have been called, these kind of things. And I go, man, it takes a next level of, even when it's legal, they have to serve you. Why would you go eat that food? What do you think, the nigga's not gonna spit in it now? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you go to this restaurant now? But I just think niggas just be a little more trusted, because they wouldn't do that to you.
Riches, we have gold, oil, coal, and earth, and we ended up the victims. Most Arabs and Jews inherit land, riches, or property. But as a black in South London, I inherit madnesses or poverty. They won't teach you how to get a job, but they'll teach you how to use a stick. Leave school, sell food, make peas, you know the usual things. Till 18 with 10 grand, and now you don't know what to do with it. And your donnies, they want a chunk of it. So now you let a Luger spit. I never came from a broken home. System came and broke my home, and now my bros are sitting in cells like chromosomes. I hope the dough.
No! I didn't come from a broken home. The state came and broke my home, and now my brother's in a cell like a chromosome? Oh, no, I remember that bar. The one thing about reacting is sometimes you react to something. I react to something else. I've reacted to this, probably going to be my 4th video of the day. And you forget, like, nigga, I need to go back and listen to this on my free time. I need to add this to my playlist. Because, God, nigga, this nigga was snapping.
Use a stick, leave school, label, sell food, make peas, you know the usual things. Till 18 with 10 grand and now you don't know what to do with it. And your donnies, they want a chunk of it, so now you let a Luger spit. I never came from a broken home, system came and broke my home, and now my bros are sitting in cells like chromosomes. I hope the dough don't tear us apart, but I know the roads, I know my bros got love for me, I love them back, I know the code. Brother, would you ride for me, or are you like these lying guys who say that the star scream, but when they see the iron hide? Brother, would you check me on my birthday and grind on my worst day, or was this all a lie in the worst way? Would you kill me for $1 million? Would you turn me for the keys? Would you leave me to die if I got burnt in a beef? And if my name got tarnished, would you disown me for the roads? Would you roll me regardless? Cause you know that we are bros. Listen, brother, would you ride for me? I ain't asking you to ride.
I hear this nigga asking his homies that, and I'm one of them people who used to have to ask my homies that. Like, nigga, something pop off, you got me in this motherfucking shit like this, because I'm one of those people who, and sometimes I think, like, as a kid, I was just doing that shit, maybe try to make friends. Maybe it was what I believed in, but I was that nigga who, crash out for my friends. My friends say, hey, hit this man. I'm hitting him. I'm not going to ask a question. I'm not going to, you know, and sometimes you start thinking like that's just how it is with everybody, but some people don't be like that. So then you look at it like, damn, maybe, like, would you really ride? I'm just listening to this nigga. It's like, damn. I'm like, maybe, was that an insecurity I had? I shouldn't. I'm going to teach my son, like, it's not that deep. It's never that deep. You don't need people's validation to that point. But you listen to Dave say, it allows a form of my thought. And that's why I just think this is such a good rapper to listen to, because he will genuinely develop you as a man or as a person. You just like, damn, I was that nigga. I was a nigga who would crash out like, was you really gonna ride for me? All just off of a bar that sorta is, man, this nigga different, bro.
You roll me regardless, cause you know that we are bros. Listen, brother, would you ride for me? I ain't asking you to ride for shit. The roads are for these hyped up pricks. A couple men have died for this.
Yeah, I'm asking you to ride for shit. IP, man. That was a certified vibe check. Comes another reaction by me right here. Bing, I gotta look to make sure I hit it. Bing, music video by me right there. Bing, click on it, show me some love. It's somewhere. I'm out of here, KPD family. That nigga Dave, bro.